Hey guys, it's Kelly. Hey, I wanted to show you more on the paper like I said in the last video. This is the Crescent RENDR no-show through paper. This is the sketchbook that was sent to me from Crescent, and I wanted to show you, I've done a few pages in here that I just had a blast with, but what I wanted to highlight for you guys was that it really is no show through, and I thought the best way for me to test that out would be to use some of the most saturating things that I have, and I hate to waste a piece of this, and I want to leave it in my journal, but I'm just going to play around with it and display this for you guys. So the few things that I'm going to use here, I'm going to use some Sharpie markers, some really dark ones, and maybe some light ones. Let's see. I'll just grab a few colors. I've got my pit marker. I have alcohol ink. Now if anything's going to go through, it's going to be the alcohol ink. So let's see what colors I want. These are some new colors that I got, so I think I'll play with those. So here is a Sharpie, the Sharpie brush, and this is just a stencil, and I just colored it in with a pencil just so that I could at least show you guys something that was worth looking at. Instead of a bunch of scribbles. Okay, this is a pink Sharpie. Okay, here's the back of it. As you can see, it did not go through at all. Nothing will go through on this. And I've done this a few times. So you can mix them, you can go over it. I don't care how many times you want to go over it. I'm just messing around, guys. I don't know if this will look nice, but so let's say that I go over a part over and over and over again, like this one. You guys can see I'm going over it. I'm saturating it, and I'll do it here. I'm totally saturating the paper with this. Okay, and then I'll do black too. This is a Sharpie. If it's gonna go through, and look, nothing. I love that. Does not go through at all. And then your pit pens, if you're, I only have black and white, so that's what I'm going to use. If you've got the smaller ones and you are just sketching in a sketchbook, which that's what this is, it's a sketchbook. I'm using it for an art journal, but if you're just sketching ideas and you've got good pens that you want to use, it will not go through. Where's my red one? Oh, I don't have a red one, so I guess we'll have a purple heart. And I'm going to saturate this again, just so you guys can see. I didn't believe it. I really didn't. I was like, yeah, right. When I put something like alcohol ink or Sharpies on there, it's going to totally go through. You guys cannot tell me that it's not going to go through. And it doesn't. Okay, here's the test of all tests. I'm putting this straight on the darn paper. And you can see how it's spreading around. Now this is not watercolor paper, guys, so if you get it very wet, if you're going to use Distress ink and Delusions ink and some water on this paper, it's going to curl pretty bad. And that's what happens with most paper that is not watercolor paper. It's not made to handle water. So it's going to curl up on you. You can use it, just flatten it out, and I've done that. I used the other paper, which is also, while this is saturating through, I'll show you guys. I was playing in this book. This is another Crescent book that I got. And I tried this out. And this is the Dilutions ink, and I sprayed it right on there. I didn't put gesso or anything down, and it really soaked it up. And the only reason it did not go through, guys, the only reason it's here is because it went over the edge. It didn't go through, it just went over the edge. And that'll happen on anything. But again, this didn't go through. It's just, I got it so wet and it was curling that it went around the other side. So you can still use this, but it curled up really bad and then I had to let it flatten. And as you can see, it's pretty rigid. But I can still use this, and I absolutely will. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I will finish this. I'm getting ideas. So yeah. So it works, but it's not very handy to work with. So there's our alcohol ink, and look. That's showing blue because it's from what got splashed down here from my other page. So how cool is that? You can use this for anything, and you can use both sides of the paper, and that's, you know, for your art journaling things and whatever else you want to use. Now I just got it all soaking wet. With my blending solution. I have no plan here, guys. I'm just trying to show you that it doesn't go through. I'm not making anything pretty. Obviously. But there it goes. Still doesn't go through. Gee, Kelly, what happens when I use Dilutions ink on it? Let's see. Let's get some pink on there. We might as well. We are totally trashing this. Yep. There we go. Now, if I want it to move around, I gotta add some water, and it really soaks it up. It's really gonna soak up all that ink. So, you know, maybe if you want like a more pastel look, you know, put some gesso on there first and use it that way. But I like that splatter look too. Oh shoot! I just splattered it on that side. Oh well. So yeah, so there we go. I'm going to keep this page in here, guys, because even though I put all that junk on there, I will slap some gesso over it or something, and I'll find a way to still use this page and the back of it, because nothing is showing through. So it's great paper, and I'll try and put a link in with this video to show you guys some places where you can get it. I think the best place that I've found so far is Dick Blick or Blick.com. That's a real common place where you get a lot of your artist supplies. So there we go. I wanted to show you guys that. I'm impressed with the paper. I really am. But one thing that you should remember is that it's not watercolor paper. So don't want anybody to be disappointed with that. You know, you get it wet, it's going to curl just like anything else. So thanks for watching, guys, and check out the RENDR paper. I think you guys would like having that in your art journaling world. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.